Hello, hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. All right, let's get flying. It's gonna be a little bit laggy this stream. Um, um, hold on. There we go. 1 second. 1 second. All right, there we go. Everything should be fixed. Okay. Whew. Okay. 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 Let's get this airplane started. Sweet. All right. So we're gonna be flying from Islip to Miami, or we could do Florida. I prefer Miami. Looks cooler. We turn on external power or to get our that set up. We turn those on. Gotta make sure my same tensions are working. And throughout the stream, since this would be a 3-hour flight, I might play another game, probably Roblox. But while the flight is going, so yeah, enjoy. Um, yep. Let's test the ground control. There's the beep. It was pretty short, but that's okay. Let's make this a little bit brighter. Our instruments. Turn on the lights. Alright, let's get working on let's get working on the the C something. I forgot. But we're gonna get working on that. So let's load up tool list real quick and let's get started. Alright. So we're gonna do we're gonna do um ground services. We're gonna open that. I'm gonna attach the jetway. I'm gonna open that. All right. Let's hold on. I'm gonna have to restart setting intentions because it's acting up. So give me a second, please. All right. Looks like it's on, right? Okay. Yep. Airplane. Yep. Okay. Yep. There you go. Now it's working. Let's listen to ATIS. Let's listen.
ITY in the area. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information whiskey.
Information. Whiskey.
Long Island MacArthur Airport, information whiskey. 1656 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 15 left, 6, 15 right. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Few at 3000, broken at 9000, overcast at 10,000. Temperature 13,
Seems cloudy.
dew point 6. Altimeter 29 or 87. Increased
Altimeter.
TCAS testing noted. Expect heightened activity in the area.
2987.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information whiskey.
Alright.
Long Island MacArthur Airport, information whiskey. 1656 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 15 left, 6, 15 right. Wind calm.
Right. 6.
Visibility 10. Few at 3000, broken at 9000,
Okay, we'll do
overcast
runway
at
6.
10,000. Temperature 13, dew point 6. Altimeter 29 or 87. Increased TCAS testing noted. Expect heightened activity in the area. Advise on course heading,
Runway 6.
altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information whiskey. Long Island MacArthur Airport, information whiskey. 1656 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 15 left, 6, 15 right.
We get it, we get it.
Wind calm.
Turn that off. Right, now we can get started on I want to change my engine to CFM. Alright, CFM, here we go. Everything looks okay. I'll just ignore that. Let's put in our route. Nice. I'm gonna align IRS. Flight number. JetBlue. $735. Seems good. Horse index, we're gonna get that soon. Cruise level, we'll do 36. 360. Looks nice. Departure runway 06. Arrival runway. Let's see. There'll be people talking, so just give me 1 second. And let's turn that off.
1, 2.
Okay. So we're gonna see what runway we're gonna land on. Since, I mean, I could load up the map in a flight simulator, but I don't want to risk putting too much stress on the PC. The street map. Where's Miami? I think this is it. Yep. I really want to land on runway. Oh, this is runway 9. I hope that's available. Let's see. I think runway 9 will do. Or 08. Alright, let's just do 09 then. That should be okay. Altitude 360. Passengers will have 175. Hopefully we're not overweight. Let's see if we are overweight. I think that's the correct runway. Yep, 06. We might be overweight. You have to know the fuel. So let's go back down here. Let's get the cost index going soon. All right, that looks good. Let's generate the flight. That looks good. Hold on. I forgot to set it. Um, Generate flight. And now let's see what we could put in. All right. Put a return because I forgot to set up the fuel. I'm gonna have to do that through the menu right here. All right, let's see. Block fuel 1166. All right, so 70.7 slash 26.7. Block fuel 11.6. There we go. Everything's set up. So now we're gonna go to our flight plan. Departure runway 06. Long Island. No transition. Now we're gonna insert. And good thing we have a lot of airways, so I don't have to write so much waypoints. So that'll be hold on. Gotta make sure I selected the right runway. If not, that's not good. Yep, look, departure runway 06. Arrival 09. Generate flight. There we go. I don't know why the runways got mixed up, but there we go. Should be fixed. Alright. That's fine. Alright, so we're gonna go direct beads. November. We'll do that one. Because it's right there. I'm gonna do the next waypoint, which is MJ. Then we're gonna click on that. I think an airplane is about to take off. Airways via Q167. 67. And it ends at Kolda. And in the next waypoint, it's so nice having waypoints that just connect to each other. 101. And it ends at SCART. And then next waypoint, I'm at airway Y131. No, 313. Sorry. And it ends at to BN FSH. I don't think that's an airway. Yeah, I'm not gonna put that. That's not an airway. How we scroll all the way down into so BN and then fish. Barn fish? I don't know. Two. Unless that's yeah, I don't think that's not a waypoint. I don't think that I just realized that. Okay, so arrival ILS 09. Yeah, yep, I just saw it. Transition. There. Now we're going to insert. There we go. Flight plan is complete. I think it should be complete. I'm not going to check it because I'm too lazy. We're going to use toga thrust. Flex temp. Nothing. Should we use flaps 3? I think we should use flaps 3. Are you going to make it out of the airport? Hopefully. Hopefully we don't overrun. Just keep it at flaps 2. And then 146. Flaps 2. Trim up 4. 0.4 I meant to say. It just says no flex, so I guess I don't put anything there. Alright, I think that's it. I'm gonna keep flight plan open. Let's get this airplane loaded up. Alright. Now we can request clearance. Before I do that, I'm just gonna write it down. JetBlue 735. Request IFR clearance from MacArthur to Miami International Airport en route altitude flight level 360. Using information whiskey. I'm going to pre-file. I'm going to say attentions. I'm going to press new flight just in case it kind of bugged out. I'm going to send it. There we go. Stream is looking good. Alright. Let's request clearance. JetBlue 375 Airbus A321-200 request IFR clearance from MacArthur to Miami International Airport en route altitude flight level 360 using information whiskey. Oh my god. I forgot to do the frequency thing. Alright, that's okay. JetBlue 375 Airbus A321-200 request IFR clearance from MacArthur to Miami International Airport. En route altitude, flight level 360 using information whiskey. Alright, let's see.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's see if I can write it down. Probably not.
JetBlue 735 cleared to Miami. Radar vector speeds, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000.
I'm already
Expect
lost.
flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on
As soon as he
120.05.
says
Squawk
radars,
4423.
vectors,
Expect runway 6.
I'm already lost. So, JetBlue 735 clear to Miami. Radars, vectors, speeds. Then as filed, climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure 120.05. Squawk 4423. Expect runway 6.
JetBlue 735, read back correct. Contact ground on 135.3 when ready.
Sounds good. So, departure. One two zero 105, and we're gonna contact ground soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard JetBlue Airways Flight 735, heading to Miami. We're delighted to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins under
Yes.
the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our friendly crew. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna get our flight started. We have a Boeing 737 right next to us, which is nice to see. We have an Airbus A320 right next to us, which is also nice to see. And I think that's another Boeing 737 over there, which is nice to see. We're gonna turn on our lights. We're gonna get going soon. Let's turn on our beacon just to let them know that we're gonna be moving shortly soon. Um, I want to get out of here soon, so let's get out of here at 1:36. The time is right now is 1:33. So actually, let's get out of here at 1:40. We'll start pushback. Flight attendants prepare cabin for pushback in about 7 minutes. All right, let's get our
Copy,
pushback.
Captain. Preparing the cabin for pushback now.
Sounds good, sir. Okay, I think that's good.
All right, Captain, got the directions.
Yep.
Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
I am about ready. But we're gonna make sure everything is good. We're gonna go through the checklists. Okay. Ooh, I got scared. I let the iPad crash. Oh my goodness, everything. Okay, we're literally about to overrun. We have to use the full runway, which is weird. Oh wait, thrust. We're gonna be using toga. Oh nice. It's not that bad. Okay, cool. We're gonna go through the checklist. unlike last time where I didn't. We're gonna do before pushback. Take off beta, good. That's good. APU fire. I'm gonna test all the fires now. I'm gonna turn on APU. APU sounds good. Engine 2. Good. Engine 1. Alright, they all sound good. Let's get the APU master on. We're gonna start the APU. Alright, APU starting on. APU light. Everything is good. Exit power. Okay, we're gonna have to wait until the APU comes on. And yeah. Before I forget, let's set our altitude. 36,000 feet. Looks like everything is managed. Navigation, yep. Cool. Let's get our altimeter set before I forget. So altimeter was 2987. It's a bit low. 2987. 2987. There we go. Altimeter is set. APU is turning on. Is it on yet? Okay, yep, APU is on. That was pretty quick. Okay, maybe it wasn't on. Sorry about that. So it turns out the APU was not turned on. My fault. Oopsies. That's not good. Okay, at least flight plan saved. I don't know what that means. Turned out the APU was not on. It was supposed to say available right here. I keep forgetting because in the 737 it says APU is on, but now that it says available, then now we can do that. There we go. Okay, so we got that going. Everything looks good. We're gonna call for pushback tug now.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Sounds good. Flight attendant, prepare cabin for departure and cross check.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are cross-checking now.
We're gonna get the external power off. We're gonna close the door early since everybody's on. Let's pretend. I'm gonna start closing. Get these trucks out of here.
Long Island MacArthur, November 200.
Get the chalks out.
Oscar, Victor Echo, Romeo, Foxtrot, Lima, Oscar, Whiskey, Brand.
Let's make sure the doors are closed.
Altimeter 2985. Request start hum. November 200, Hotel, Victor.
Let's arm the weather. Okay, let's turn it to map. Now it should work. Yup.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect. Go ahead and hit that parking brake when you're ready.
Weather doesn't look that bad. Let's get the jetway out of here. Parking brake wasn't set. We kind of crashed, almost. That should be okay though, right? Because every time I load into the flight, my parking brake is set, but since I'm using Dustmaster, the parking brakes it was already set. So when I loaded into flight, like the parking brake, like I could turn the parking brake, right? I just turned it. See how it's still in that position, but if I put it to park again on the Dustmaster, it's like a button. So, and I didn't click it. So hopefully nothing crashes. Okay, yeah, we're good now. Cause look, now he moved up. Had to slam on my brakes there. Alright, we should get it going. Doors are closed.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Okay, let's get that APU bleed on.
Long Island MacArthur. 0 Hotel Victor. Request taxi from Oscar Victor Echo Romeo Foxtrot Lima Oscar Whiskey Rank 4.
Let me prepare for pushback.
Tango.
Alright, we're gonna push back now.
0
Parking brake
Hotel
is off.
Victor.
You may start push.
6 taxi line
I'll
0.
ensure
Here comes the
everything
pushback.
is in order.
Line 'em up.
Runway 06. Runway
Okay, APU
06,
bleed is
taxi
on.
line
Looks
Sierra.
good.
Altitude
I would like to
short
turn off
runway
this
06, 0 Hotel.
explain traffic, noise and stuff. Or turn on fuel pumps. I have no idea why I turned off the PTU at the beginning of the flight. But that should be alright. There's no orange lights except for these two. Circuit breakers are all in. Everything looks good. Exponder. Oh, I forgot to request pushback. Oh well. Might as well do it now. JetBlue 735 request push and start. Oh, yeah, that's why you request pushback.
JetBlue 735, push and start approved, tail east.
Tail east, JetBlue 735. We might hit an airplane. I'm just gonna. That's gonna crash the flight simulator. Might as well like. Well, is he gonna hit us? I want him to wait. I'm gonna move him back a little bit. That was my fault. Sorry. Okay, thank goodness. The flight simulator did not crash. I'm surprised. But now he's back over there. I can make his speed go back to 0. He's going full power. Dang. Nope, you gotta wait for me. Alright. Now, we can probably get our engine started up now. Oh my goodness! The AI traffic and X-plane is a little bit goof. But you just gotta wait, sir. Alright, he can start moving now since we're done moving, pushbacking. Hey, sir. I'm gonna move him back a little bit. He's a little bit too close.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Okay.
And we're disconnecting the tow.
Wow,
Give me
that
just
was
a moment.
quick. That was quick. Okay, let's get our engines started up. Let's get our engines up and running. I'll go to the view for you guys, don't worry. Packs are off. We may start engine 2 now. Actually, hold on. I want to make sure my beacon is on. Switch that automatic. Flight attendant, you may start safety procedure. Let's turn off the lights to the cabin before I forget.
Copy, Captain. Starting the safety procedure now.
Disconnect.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna turn on engine 1 now. Dang! He crashing into us. That's alright. It's AI traffic. Wait, hold on. That's an update. That is an update. Good job to AI traffic. That is an update. I don't care that he's crashing into us, but that is an update. Usually, the AI traffic never gets a pushback tug. They start moving instantly, only in the X-plane. That is an update. Good job to them fixing that. But yeah, we're about to get moving. As soon as the engines turn on, then we can start moving. Sounds good. Woo! Let's get our flaps down. Packs may turn back on. There we go. Now that all the engines are started, we can start testing out our flight controls. That looks pretty good. All right, let's get our taxi lights on. All right. Let's request for taxi. JetBlue 735, request taxi instructions.
JetBlue 735, runway 6 taxi via Sierra Alpha.
Taxi Sierra Alpha, runway 06, JetBlue 735. Alright, let's get moving. Oh wait, I have to stop my rudders, because you know, my rudder pedals, they sometimes are a little bit like glitched. And if I apply a little bit of brakes, it's automatically full brakes. So I gotta fix it up. Alright, there we go. Altimeter fix. Responder, good. Let's get moving. Hold up. Gotta make sure everything is good real quick. Oh, what just happened? Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Alright. There we go. Everything should be fixed. Let's get moving. Yes, I did move the airplane in front of us, cause... yeah. Park and brake off. Let's get moving. Let's get moving. Adjusting my rudder pedals. My gosh, I should have did that before the flight.
Cabin attendants, armed doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard JetBlue Airways. Flight 735, heading to Miami. Our estimated flight time is approximately 2 hours and 55 minutes. We kindly ask that you pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information, even for our frequent flyers. Please fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pulling the straps tight. Remember, the seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seatbacks and tray tables to the upright position and ensure window blinds are open for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if required. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. Put it on, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. There are 2 exits at the front and 2 at the rear of the aircraft, and the nearest exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, please leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If any electronic device becomes hot or shows signs of damage, please inform a crew member right away. The safety information card in your seat pocket contains all details. Thank you for your attention and enjoy your flight with us.
Flight attendant, prepare for departure. We're gonna get called to a different
Copy,
air
Captain.
traffic controller in a
Preparing for
second.
departure now.
Let's increase our speed a little bit slow.
JetBlue 735, contact tower on 119.3.
Contact tower 119.3, bye-bye. JetBlue 735. Good afternoon, tower. This is JetBlue 735. Currently holding short, runway 06. I should have never spoke. Now he's gonna clear me for takeoff, and I'm not even there yet.
JetBlue 735, Long Island Mac, Arthur Airport Tower, runway 6, winds 270 at 3. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff at JetBlue 735. I forgot to say runway number. Let's turn on runway lights.
Approaching runway 6.
That was a nice takeoff they did. Now we're just waiting until, you know. Where's that other airplane at? Oh, he's still, unless that's the person that landed. Yeah, I think he, oh no, he's going, oh, he turned around. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get moving now. I think that airplane up in the sky is, well, it's still there, but I think we could get moving. By the time we're in the sky, he's probably a little bit far. Full power. Let's rotate. Gear up. Speed checked, flaps up.
JetBlue 735, contact New York departure.
Contact New York departure, JetBlue 735, bye-bye. One, 2, 0. 05. Good afternoon, New York. Departure. This is JetBlue 735. We have just departed from Islip, MacArthur. First climb. Oh, I messed it up. It's... Yep. I don't know why okay. Good afternoon, New York departure. This is JetBlue 735. We have just departed from MacArthur Airport, runway 06.
JetBlue 735, New York departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 17,000, turn right, heading 100, vector speeds, then on course.
JetBlue 735, radar contact, climb and maintain 17,000, turn right heading 100, vectors to beats, then on course. What is that beeping? What is that beeping? Yo!
JetBlue 735, climb and maintain flight level 210.
What is that, like, is that me reaching? Okay. Climb and maintain for level 210, JetBlue 735. Alright. We can unarm the spoilers. I forgot to turn off APU. Oh well. Well, there goes fuel. Speed check flaps up. Let's see. All right. We are on our way. Yep.
File, please.
JetBlue 735 direct heads in as filed. Yes, we are directing heads. I hope. I hope that's what I'm doing right now. If not, then sorry. Just waiting until we get over 10,000 feet.
JetBlue 735, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Time flight level 230, JetBlue 735. Alright. We are doing good so far. Yay. Flaps are fully up. Why is the APU available still? I'm confused. Strange. We're about to get above 10,000 feet. So, as soon as we get above 10,000 feet, then our speed is going to increase to. It's going to increase. I don't know where it's going to increase to, but it's going to increase. And then I'm going to turn off landing light.
JetBlue 735, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, JetBlue 735. It is pretty nasty. It's just rain upon rain upon rain. I want to turn off the dome. It's way too bright in here. Wow. Now it looks so nice. The orange lighting.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight. Our cabin service will begin shortly, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with JetBlue Airways. Thank you for choosing us today.
JetBlue 735, contact New York departure on 125.9 or 75.
Contact New York departure 125.975, JetBlue 735. Bye bye. Good afternoon, New York departure. This is JetBlue 735.
JetBlue 735, New York departure, good afternoon.
Sweet. Imagine my landing gear was still out. Oh my goodness. But yep, see, over 10,000, our speed is increasing, and now we are on a different frequency.
JetBlue 735, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300, JetBlue 735. Just playing around. What's turbo mode? Okay.
JetBlue 735, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Flight level 230. Oh, sorry, 320. JetBlue 735. Long flight, long flight. I'll go to the wing. As we're about to pass through this cloud, I'll just go to the wing. Is what I meant to say.
JetBlue 735, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, JetBlue 735. I'm gonna look at the replay on my phone on that takeoff.
JetBlue 735, just a heads up that we had a report about 4 or 5 minutes ago of moderate turbulence and light rime ice at flight level 150.
Rim ice. Uh-oh. No. Wait. Rim ice. Oh, God. Do I have to turn on... Do I have to... Anti-ice. I never had to do that, but... I'm not gonna risk it. Let's turn on some anti-ice stuff. I'm not trying to fall out the sky.
JetBlue 735, contact Boston Center on 132.3.
Contact Boston Center at 132.3, JetBlue 735. Good afternoon, Boston Center. This is JetBlue 735. Climbing to my cruise altitude. My goodness.
JetBlue 735, Boston Center, climb and maintain 34,000.
Climb, maintain 34,000, JetBlue 735. Woo! Moderate turbulence. Flight attendant, there has been a report from another aircraft that there was moderate turbulence ahead, so make sure the passengers are buckled up.
JetBlue 735, climb and maintain flight level 360.
JetBlue 735, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Buckled up due to the turbulence ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been informed of moderate turbulence ahead. Please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened and remain seated until
Is it
further
really that
notice.
cold
Thank
outside?
you for
I
your
mean, it is
cooperation.
raining, and yeah, so our airplane can freeze. Good thing I turn on the anti-ice so they don't fall out of the sky. So yeah, that's a good thing. Hopefully. Hopefully anti-ice doesn't take too much of our fuel. Alright, looks like it's working. Because it said light rim ice. That is not good at all. You don't want ice forming when it's raining, when it's on a cloud. I hope we can get above this cloud. The cloud above us, I hope we can get above that. I definitely don't want to be flying in rain. That can form ice, and I don't want ice on my aircraft. And I think anti-ice uses a lot of fuel, so yeah, not really a fan. But I asked for this type of weather in my previous stream, so I guess I got what I wanted. We gotta climb fast, cause oh wait, no, never mind. That's flight level 2000. I thought that was flight level 260. Nope, that's flight level. That's altitude 2600. So we're chilling with terrain. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the replay real quick. What you guys are doing in view? That was a pretty good takeoff. I watched it, and it wasn't that bad. That was a pretty good takeoff. Um, Hopefully we can get above these clouds. If not, then I hope the Airbus A321 can go higher. I'm searching it up real quick. So, flight level 390, depending on weight and conditions. I think we're running a little bit heavy. Really, little heavy. I mean, our climate performance is not that bad. Alright, so it says that during climb that you should step up a little bit. Whoa. Are we inside a cloud? Why is it so... I just lost, like, my orientation. Alright, never mind. I know. So we're kind of flat right now. I thought we were pitching straight up because I thought that right there was level, like ground. And we're like, I don't know. But I think we're going through a cloud, which is good because I want to be higher than the clouds. Yep. Look at the turbulence. It's minor, but good thing I turned on anti-ice. Yep. There goes the turbulence. Woo. See how the... It's pretty minor, but... I mean, it looks minor. I don't know. But look at that. Wow. Turbulence. Okay, it's actually getting pretty shaky. It's not bad. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I think it's a little bit bumped. Like, it's just constant bumps. Like, see how the whole thing is just moving? Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that. Let's look at the turbulence from here. Yeah. Flight level 220. JetBlue 735, we would like to report minor turbulence throughout flight level 220 and flight level 260. Hopefully we could do that.
JetBlue 735, roger. Moderate turbulence reported at flight level 220 and flight level 260. Thank you.
Yes. That's in my area. Let's see who's flying near me. Yep, this guy. He's climbing, yep. He might hit some of the turbulence, he might. Okay, that is a lot of turbulence. We are literally... Okay, alright, we're gonna be on top of the clouds, that's good. Nice little seat. Wow. Okay, I think the turbulence is... Okay, yeah. There we go. We're breaking through the clouds. Breaking through. Come on. My God. Is it... Oh, no, there's barely any rain. I do like the clouds, though. I like how that's darker, that's lighter, meaning that we're basically out of the clouds. Yeah, we're almost out. What type of weather are we in? My goodness.
JetBlue 735,
Oh, blue
contact New York
skies.
Center on 118.9 or 75.
Contact New York Center on 119 or 118.9 or 75. Gosh, I kind of messed that up because I was looking out the window. Good afternoon, New York Center. This is JetBlue 735. We got a long way. Long, long, long way.
New York Center, good afternoon.
So quiet. I'll keep you here until we'll officially break out the clouds. I'll keep quiet. That was satisfying to watch. Came from that monster. That big monstrous looking cloud.